who gets the catch. He's got Patrol.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the broadcast. Tonight we have a good one for you. The Mahtomedi Zephyrs taking on the Columbia Heights Highlanders, the beginning of the 4-3A quarterfinal matchup. I'm here all by myself tonight. I'm John Miller here at SEC Sports. Catch me at John SEC TV. Let's take a look at the Tri-Metro West standings where Columbia Heights sits. They were winless this year. They were 0-6, 1-18 overall. Not a very good year for the Highlanders. Now taking a look at the Metro East standings where Mahtomedi was. Mahtomedi was outstanding, going 13-1 overall, 23-2 overall on the year. Hastings 11-3. Now look at the section 4-3A tournament bracket. Mahtomedi is the number 1 seed taking on the number 8 seed Columbia Heights, and they have beat the number 2 seed De La Salle earlier this year. And Grotehouse wins the tip. She gets it out to Laughlin. Laughlin with the save, but ball goes out of bounds, sticks with Mahtomedi. Sockstad will be the one to throw it in. She gets it into Grotehouse. Grotehouse goes up with the left and she misses. Rebounded by Destiny Vaughn for Columbia Heights, the leading scorer, averaging 7.8 points per game, and she'll bring the ball up the court. Gets it out to the wing to Kate Rockwell, or Greenfield, excuse me. Aurora Wigley puts up the 3, she misses. Ball go out of bounds. It looks like it goes off a Mahtomedi player and it'll stick on Columbia Heights basketball. Greenfield, the senior, will throw it in. Looking for a player, she gets it out to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Wigley. Wigley gets it out to the far side to Greenfield. She puts up a 3. And Mahtomedi will push it up court, up to Grotehouse. Gets it over to Laughlin. Laughlin goes up. Errant layup attempt there. Goes out of bounds off Columbia Heights player. Looks like that was Greenfield, so it'll stick with Mahtomedi. Sockstad will be the one to throw it in on the near side here. She gets it over to Underwood. Underwood back out to Laughlin. Laughlin back over to Underwood, who feeds it into Grotehouse. Back up to the top of the key. Back over to Laughlin, who drives it in. Once again, the ball's out at the top of the key. We'll throw it into Farrell. Farrell over to Sockstad. She drains the 3. First points of the night. Sockstad gets it underway. Vaughn bringing it up the court. Wigley has it. Backing down Grotehouse. Not a favorable matchup. And they miss another one as Columbia Heights still hasn't got one of their shots to go. And Mahtomedi is going the other way. Nice job by Sockstad, gets the running jumper to go. It's 5-0. Mahtomedi with 16:08 left to go. Vaughn, once again, the leading scorer, averaging only 7 points per game for this Columbia Heights team, who had a very tough season. We're gonna get a kick ball off of Laughlin, so it'll stick with Columbia Heights. It's gonna be Greenfield to throw it in from underneath the basket. Ref is telling our cameraman to get out of the way. Get it out. Rockwell has it at the top of the key. Looking to set up the offense. She loses the handle. Luckily, it goes right to Wigley. And that's going to be a travel as Greenfield walked with it. It looks like she was being covered there by Grotehouse, so she might have been a little scared there. I would be. There's about a foot differential between the two. We didn't talk about this pregame, but there is no one near as big as Grotehouse for this Columbia Heights team. They're going to have a very tough time guarding Grotehouse. She gets the ball at the top of the key, and she puts it in for three. That's 2 threes here in the early going for Mahtomedi, and they have an 8-0 lead. Vaughn bringing it up the court. Gets it out to Rockwell, who gets it down low. Dishes it out to Greenfield. Greenfield once again misses the three. 0 for 3 now on 3 attempts for Greenfield, but there'll be a foul against Columbia Heights. First foul of the night. Underwood will pass this one in to Laughlin. Or excuse me, Sockstad. Sockstad back over to Underwood. Gets it out to Underwood. Back over. Sockstad puts it up, goes off the rim. She gets it out to Grotehouse now. Grotehouse got the ball underneath. She puts it up, gets foul called on her. She'll go to the line for 2. Grotehouse looking for her 4th point of the night. Nailed one from deep about a minute ago to make the lead 8-0. I'd be very surprised if this one isn't a blowout here in a couple minutes. Grotehouse makes the first. 9-0 now, Mahtomedi. Grotehouse looking for her 2nd attempt. And it looks like Mahtomedi will bring in some substitutions. Now we have guard Lydia Mall in. Grotehouse goes 2 for 2 to make it a 10-0 lead and a 10-0 run here to start the first half. Columbia Heights has had some good looks at the basket, but as they've been talking about, they've only averaged 34 points a game this year. And it looks like there'll be a foul on Mahtomedi, so Columbia Heights will look to set up. Greenfield will pass this one in. Get it out to number 10, Maddie Lowry. Goes out. Columbia Heights will stick with it. Columbia Heights looking to get it to somebody here. Finally get it down to number 13, and once again they'll put up another 3. That's number 10. She's not listed on here, but that's Maddie Lowry once again. And Vaughn puts up the 2. She misses. Mahtomedi's going on the fast break the other way. Back to Grotehouse near the free throw line. She misses off the rim. And there'll be a foul called here, and I think that's going to go against Mahtomedi. Columbia Heights will have the ball. That foul was on number 11, Josie Underwood. First foul of the game for Mahtomedi. Vaughn will bring it up the court. Columbia Heights just looking to get something going, some points here, and Grotehouse just uses her size to steal that one away, and she'll bring it down the court, get the easy running jumper, and that one goes in. No defense there for Columbia Heights. 7 points now for Grotehouse in the first 3 minutes of the game. Now Dixon throws up an errant shot, goes to another Columbia Heights player. They'll get it back out. Just a terrible possession there for Columbia Heights. Nothing going their way. And this, folks, is already turning into an ugly one here as Mahtomedi is getting it going. And there's Coach Pros. He's led this basketball team to a 23-2 record here for Mahtomedi. He used to be a football coach at Park High School. Looks like they'll get it out to Sockstad. Sockstad gets it out to Grotehouse near the near side, and they'll push it out to Mall. Mall gets it over to number 23, Horonski. Horonski, just a freshman, getting a 3-pointer here in the early going. It looks like, once again, another errant pass there by Columbia Heights. Vaughn just trying to Vaughn just trying to get something going here for this Columbia Heights team, and the size is just too much of an advantage here for the Zephyrs, and this one is likely over already. And so Columbia Heights will work it here on the near side, and once again, Groothuis barely breaks a sweat, slaps that one out of bounds. So Greenfield will look to pass this one in. Somebody needs to score here for Columbia Heights if they want to stick in this one. We'll get out to number 4, Larea. She gets it out to Greenfield, who puts up her 4th three of the night. And she misses once again. She's got it now on the far side, and she gets it out. Now she's got it for another 3, her 5th three, and once again, not even close. And there'll be a foul on Columbia Heights. This is getting ugly here, folks. Columbia Heights just chucking up shots, hoping in a prayer. And Mahtomedi will have it going the other way. Horansky, the freshman, getting some playing time for Mahtomedi here early. Horansky averaging 4.4 points per game this year. Sogstad will bring it up the court. Horansky's got it on the far side. She gets it out to Mall. Gets it over to Farrell. Farrell over to Sogstad. Gets it to Mall, who gets it out to Underwood, and she drains the three. 5th made three by Mahtomedi tonight, and they are winning 18-0 right now. Not even 6 minutes into this first half, and this is a domination, folks. Get to number 4, Reynolds. Reynolds has it at the top of the key. Once again, another bad pass by Columbia Heights, but it goes off a Zephyrs player, and it'll stick with Columbia Heights ball. Wigley will look to pass this one in. And there's Coach Brian Bourne for Columbia Heights. A lot different record than the boys basketball team, who has a nice little rivalry going with the Mahtomedi boys basketball team. And Mahtomedi's on the fast break. Gets that one to go, and one. They'll have a chance here. As Horansky gets that one to go. Nice little fast break push there. Horansky looked for her 6th point of the night. And that one's good. Count it. 6 points now for the freshman. Columbia Heights looking to get something going on offense. They get it out to number 10. Lowry. Lowry gets it out to Wigley. Wigley to Larea. Back to Wigley. Wigley gets it over to Reynolds, who's got it at the post. Running jumper there. No good. Not even close once again. And this Columbia Heights team is looking gassed already. Mahtomedi's on the fast break the other way. Nice little move there. Unfortunately, just a little too errant for Laughlin. Reynolds gets it in the low post. It's blocked by Farrell. Farrell gets it into Wigley. Wigley gets a shot attempt, and she'll have some free shots here as Columbia Heights looks to get their first points on the board, down 21-0 early here, folks. Mahtomedi just starting this game off outstanding. Already some substitutions. Groothuis is already out of the game. I don't know if she'll come back, but she's near the coach's side of the bench, so that's my guess. Looks like Wigley will get the first points of the game for Columbia Heights, and they're on the board, down by 20. So Wigley 1 for 1 from the line, looking to make it 2 for 2. Mahtomedi's only 2nd foul of the game, and she'll get that one off the front of the rim. Mahtomedi's quick to push the other way. Fast break out to Laughlin. She gets it over to Underwood. Underwood over to Underwood. Frecking is in the game now. Out of Laughlin. Now they got it on the far side. Gets over to Laughlin. Passes it over to Underwood. Over to Underwood again. Farrell gets the low post pass, and she gets it in. 23-1 now. Farrell gets her first 2 points of the game. Looks like Coach Brian Bourne for Columbia Heights does not look too happy, but that's the way the season has gone for them, only winning one game this year with a 1-18 record. Now we'll get Wigley, who has the only point for Columbia Heights, looking to move the ball around. Into Reynolds, gets it to Dimitruk, who puts up a three. Once again, clanked off the rim. Looks like that's going to go off of number 4, Larea. And Mahtomedi will look to go the other way. Laughlin will look to pass it in. But we're going to get a timeout here, folks. With 10 minutes left to play in the first period, the Zephyrs are up 23-1. Just an outstanding 6 minutes of basketball here. And folks, we always want to remind you to you can volunteer here at SEC Sports. You can call the number listed on the screen or email Arlen Becker. You know, we provide free subway, whether you're a student or you're looking to broadcast or do some sort of filming. We take all those kinds of volunteers, great for resumes, and it's always a good time here at SEC Sports. We got a handsome crew. Always good stuff here at SCC. So 23-1 here with 10 minutes left to go. Mahtomedi already taken out their starters for the game, playing a lot of the younger guys, trying to get, the bench, a little confident going into the sections. It's nice to have a well-rested starters going into the game, but now the starters will actually come back in. Grotehouse will come in, and I think they'll likely try to extend the lead here to enough time to get a running clock going for this one, as this is already getting out of hand here early in the game. Laughlin will bring this one up the court, and she'll travel. Dimitruk will pass this one into Wigley. Wigley once again, the only player with a point here for Columbia Heights with one. She'll bring it up the court. Laria gets it to Reynolds. Tough D there by Grotehouse. Back to Wigley. She makes a nice little 360 move. Errant shot, gets it off the backboard, slaps it back out. Dimitruk gets it at the top of the key. Back to Wigley at the top. Wigley gets it out to number 10. Wigley puts the shot up. Once again, not a good look at the basket. Reynolds gets stuffed by Grotehouse, and we're going to get a jump ball here between Dimitruk and Saugstad. You're starting to see the frustration here on the Columbia Heights faces. Not a good start, but they'll keep the ball on that jump ball. And Wigley will look to pass it in. Wigley gets it out to number 10. Gets it back in near the low post. Dimitruk, almost with the travel, gives a little elbow check. I don't know, that wasn't called by the referee. Slapped off of Saugstad, and that's going to stick with Columbia Heights. And now Columbia Heights is substituting a lot of players in here right now, looking to keep some fresh legs, down 23-1. So Columbia Heights will pass the ball in. Looks like this one's gonna go to Vaughn. Once again, she's the leading scorer of the team for Columbia Heights, averaging almost 8 points per game. Looks like she thought about taking the three. Gets it out to 21, Greenfield. Greenfield passes it down. Once again, an errant pass. Ref says Mahtomedi ball. So it looks like the freshman Haransky will pass this one in to Saugstad. Mahtomedi just slowing things down here. Saugstad gets it out to Underwood. Underwood to Haransky. Back to Underwood. Looking for Grotehouse. Gets back out to Saugstad. Over to Underwood again. It's out to Haransky. Saugstad puts up the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Haransky. She puts it back up. Good defense there by Columbia Heights, but Mahtomedi gets the rebound. Looks like they're going to get it out to Underwood, who's got it. On the near side, she gets it out to Saugstad. Out to Haransky. Over to Underwood, back to Haransky. Back over to Underwood. Grotehouse has got it now. Back to Haransky, who gets the running layup to go. Great dish from Sockstad using that tall vision of her to find the open player. Gets the easy bucket. It's 25-1 now. We have a 24-point lead with 7:50 left to go here in the first quarter. It's stolen away now by Underwood. She's pushing the tempo down the court. Running layup here. A little arrogant, but nice rebound by Sockstad. We're going to get a foul by number 15, Destiny Vaughn of Columbia Heights. And the athleticism here from Mahtomedi is just outstanding compared to Columbia Heights. You can see why these teams are, or they have the records that they do. So Sockstad will look to pass this one in. Throws it out far for Hransky. Grotehouse was looking for the ball there. Didn't look too happy not to get it. And Sockstad will look to set up the offense. Dishes it out to number 21, over to Hransky on the near side. She puts it up for three, just rims out, about as close as you can get to not making it. She hustles over for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to go to Columbia Heights' way. A lot of players here for Columbia Heights not listed on the team on the court right now, so you're going to have to excuse me for not knowing these players' names, folks. But now Vaughn has it. A little arrogant, but this one's going to be called on the ground. It looked like she had to, she could contest that one for her to be shooting. That's going to make Mahtomedi's third foul of the game so far. So Greenfield's going to look to pass this one in. Has a player down low, gets stuffed by Grotehouse, and she's going to push it down the other way. 1-on-2. Made it look too easy as Grotehouse with the great play right there. She stuffs it and runs it all the way down the court. Gets the easy two for her 9th points of the game. Vaughn's got it at the top of the key for Columbia Heights. She'll dribble around a Mahtomedi defender. Looking for Greenfield, back to Vaughn, who gets her first bucket of the game for Columbia Heights. It's 27-3. Shows you what a little bit of ball movement can do here for this Columbia Heights team. Maul's got it. Easy feed into Grotehouse down low, and she missed that one. Gets her own rebound, misses again. Something you don't see every day from Grotehouse, but she laughs it off. And she knows she'll definitely get another attempt there. So Vaughn will have the ball at the top of the key. Grotehouse being aggressive, she steals it away. Her second steal and block, and misses again from right near the basket. Unfortunately, it doesn't go. And now Grotehouse looks a little angry there. But there'll be a substitution. Here's Farrell will come in for Grotehouse, but an outstanding hustle by Grotehouse, and that could be the end of her night, folks. Nope, it is not, because she'll be at the near side of the bench, but now they'll pass it out to Maul. Anna Rainey in the game. She's a freshman as well. Gets it out to Hransky, the other freshman, back to Rainey. Over to Maul. Maul looking to drive, gets it to Hransky. Hransky travels the ball. Looked like she didn't know where she was going at first, or the player she intended to pass to was not looking, so she turns the ball over. Now Vaughn will bring it up the court for Columbia Heights, looking to get this one to a 22-point deficit. 5:30 left to go here in the first half, and this one cannot be over soon enough for this Columbia Heights team. And this one, once again, is stolen, this time by Farrell. Farrell will be driving down the court. Zephyrs set up their offense. Maul's got it at the top of the key. Driving, gets it over to number 30, Underwood. Underwood gets fouled going up for a shot. And she's going to be looking for her 4th point of the game. So 27-3 here with 5:12 left to go in the opening round of the 4 3A sections. Underwood gets the first one to go. Mahtomedi will bring some substitutions in. It looks like Sockstad, starting point guard, comes back in the game. Underwood looks to go 2 for 2, and that she does. She gets her 5th point of the game, and Mahtomedi has built a 25-point lead. Now Vaughn will bring it up the court. Looks like she'll be guarded by Underwood. Tight defense there by Mahtomedi, and that one will be kicked away by Underwood. Once again, this Mahtomedi team just playing outstanding defense. No room to breathe for Columbia Heights, as they've only had one basket all game. But this is one of the best teams in 3A in Mahtomedi, ranked in the top 5 on the Star Tribune Hub. Once again, a bad pass. This one goes to Wigley. Wigley takes a deep three, almost gets it to go. Mahtomedi's pushing the other way. Picked off there by Wigley, and she's got a 2-on-3 fast break. Vaughn just a little too arrogant with that shot. Just a junior. Doesn't get it to go. Mahtomedi sets up their offense. Now goes out to Mall, who looks for her three. Doesn't get it to go. Reynolds gets it out to Vaughn. Vaughn will bring this one up the court and looking to set up the offense, looking to get a score. Vaughn gets it out to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it out to Greenfield. Columbia Heights needs to move a little more on offense if they're going to get any points. Everybody's just tired here. Not much bench here for Columbia Heights. It's looking to already be a factor in their conditioning. Wigley drives the ball, loses the dribble. Something that's happened far too many times here for Columbia Heights. Lots of loose dribbling, lots of bad passes, shooting up at Grotehouse when she's got perfect defense. Just not what you want to see if you're Brian Bourne, the head coach of Columbia Heights. But Greenfield will look to pass this one in. She'll pass it out deep. And this one's corralled in by Columbia Heights. Greenfield works her way up to the top of the key. She'll drive with the left. Picks up her dribble, gets it out to Vaughn. Vaughn with the running layup. Hasn't got any of those to go tonight. Mahtomedi once again has the ball. Underwood will bring it up the court. Out to Sogstad, who brings it to Underwood. Grotehouse now. Hit a three from the same spot earlier in the game. Underwood gets it over to Sogstad, who gets the running jumper to go. 31-3 now. 28-point lead Mahtomedi's built. Vaughn will bring it up the court once again, just trying to do too much. Now she's not getting back on defense. Grotehouse has it now on the fast break from Mahtomedi going up. Reynolds fouls Grotehouse. That'll set up Grotehouse for a 2-point free throw chance. Grotehouse looking to get into double digits tonight. 9 points. And we have about 2:52 left to go here in the first half. First one from Grotehouse is good. Grotehouse looking to make this lead a 30-point lead. Not too sure on the running time clock here in the section play. Gets the second one to roll in, and she's got 11 points on the night. Wigley will bring it up for the Highlanders. And Wigley will get the travel call, just had no idea what she was doing with the basketball, and she falls over, gets called for the travel. Underwood will look for Sogstad on the inbounds. Sogstad pushes it, gets it over to Underwood. Back to Grotehouse, who hit a three from the same spot earlier, doesn't get that one to go. Rebound Mahtomedi. Grotehouse is already looking the other way, trying to get back on defense. Great hustle and rebound by Underwood. Gets it over to Horonsky, or Frecking now. Back over to Underwood. Gets it over to Frecking, who puts up a three. That one is about as close as it could go. Toilet swishes out of the hoop. Goes off of Columbia Heights, and it'll stay Mahtomedi basketball. So Sogstad will look to inbounds this one. Looks like we're having Laughlin come in for number 11, Underwood. Pushes this one into Farrell. Farrell congested in the lane, puts up the shot. Looks like she travels. This one's going to be Columbia Heights basketball. You just see how deep of a team Mahtomedi is. This Columbia Heights team is looking very gassed here with 2 minutes left to go, down by 30. Wigley will bring it up the court. Likes to dribble with that left. Not very good, though, however. Sogstad once again slaps it away. Wigley will look to pass it in. Mahtomedi slaps it away. Once again, it'll stay Columbia Heights basketball. Wigley will come out of the game, and they'll have a nice rotation for Columbia Heights, trying to get some fresh legs in with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Greenfield will look to pass it in. Somebody's got to come to the ball. Nobody does, however, and Frecking will get the steal. Gets it out to Laughlin. Laughlin puts it up. Nice contested shot right there, and she gets it to go. Laughlin gets her first 2 points of the game. Greenfield will bring the ball up. Does a little stutter step. Nice little move. Terrible pass, however. Sogstad gets the pass in deep. She misses the layup. And looks like we're getting a foul on Mahtomedi. Not too sure what happened there. But Columbia Heights, nonetheless, will have the ball. That'll be Sogstad's second foul of the game. Greenfield will look to bring up the ball. Looks like Columbia Heights' problem is they really don't have a true ball handler on this team. Nobody who can really assist or bring the ball up. Lots of loose ball steals off a weak dribbling here tonight. Mahtomedi's been all over it. Larea gets it out to Greenfield. Greenfield with a nice little crossover. Gets it out to number 13. Gets it into number 10. Greenfield gets it. Doesn't get it to go, however. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Greenfield, and Mahtomedi's got the ball. Looks like we're going to be in the 1-and-1 here for Mahtomedi. Not too sure who the foul was on, but it looks like number 21, Rainey, the freshman, will get a shot at the free throw. First one doesn't go. Grotehouse gets the easy rebound, just skying over. Jump ball is called. Looks like she was hacked just a little bit. Nonetheless, refs call jump ball. It'll stay with Mahtomedi, however. Haransky looking to pass this one in. Gets it out to Frecking, who gets it into Grotehouse. Out to Rainey. Now out to Haransky. Nice ball movement here for the Zephyrs. Laughlin's got it. Now she's got it back out to Haransky. We're to Frecking to Grotehouse at the top of the key. Grotehouse drives, makes it look too easy. Once again, misses an easy shot up close. However, Mahtomedi, once again, the quicker team, gets the rebound. Haransky's got it now. Over to Frecking. Frecking drives lane, gets it out to Grotehouse, who looks for a three. Doesn't get it to go. Grotehouse has gone cold over here in the last 5 minutes. Greenfield looking to bring the ball up with about 30 seconds left to play, down by 32. Grotehouse there with the defense. Doesn't look like Grotehouse even really tried to play defense, but she made it look too easy. Mahtomedi's pushing the other way. Gets it out to Grotehouse at the top of the key. She drives, she dishes it out to Haransky. Haransky with a nice looking three, doesn't get it to go. Nice hustle there by Grotehouse. And it looks like Columbia Heights is gonna pass it away. And Coach Brian Bourne not too happy with that sloppy play right there, already down by 32. Gotta find some positives, but it doesn't look like Coach Bourne can find any. Haransky's got the top of the key, takes a three from deep with time expiring, no good. And folks, that'll go into halftime. Mahtomedi is up 35-3. We'll be back after the break.
Oh, Chief, I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you. She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
Listen. All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize,
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize,
Unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just
Listen.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
I'll be right back.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
Got a lot of good highlights for you on an all-new episode of Sports Path right here on SEC.
Yeah, it'll be action-packed, so get your snacks. We're out here covering all the winter sports, and it's coming to a close.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. A few teams have even ventured into the postseason this winter. We'll get you all caught up on that. Follow me. We're headed down the Sports Path.
Mahtomedi back the other way, trickles through and they score.
Ran out of ice, he had a breakaway scoring opportunity.
And they score!
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the broadcast. We start the second half here. Mahtomedi up 35-3 as Columbia Heights starts out with the ball. Vaughn brings it up the court. Gets it out to Wigley. Wigley guarded by Grothaus. Wigley with a nice little move to the basket. Too easy for Grothaus, though, with the size advantage. Stuffs it, throws it out to Saugstad, who gets the and one to go. Mahtomedi picking up right where they left off here in the second half, 37-3. Saugstad looking to make this a 35-point lead. 16 seconds here into the second half. Saugstad looking for double digits tonight, sitting at 9. Doesn't get the bank to go. Grothaus almost gets that one. Greenfield to bring it up the court. Greenfield out to Wigley. Wigley gets it out here on the near side. Has Vaughn in the low post. Vaughn puts it up. Nice little turnaround jumper on the low block. Her 4th point of the night. The only person to make a basket in this game for Columbia Heights, and Mahtomedi gets the easy 2-pointer as Laughlin picks up the 2 right there, and she's got 4 points on the night now, matching the highest score with Columbia Heights. Vaughn coming out aggressively here, drives the lane, gets absolutely stuffed by the 6'1" Farrell. Mahtomedi with that height advantage. This has got Groothuis, who's 6'3", likely a little taller, and Farrell, 6'1". Greenfield looked to pass this one in. Ref doesn't like what he sees. I'm not too sure here. Nonetheless, Greenfield will look to pass it in. Gives a little pump fake. Passes it down low. Gets it. Terrible looking pass right there, but nonetheless, Mahtomedi is going to be called for a foul. Columbia Heights will go to the free throw line. That's number 13, Dimitruk. Dimitruk looking for her first points of the night, looking to get some free ones right here. Too hard off the back of the rim on the first one. And this Columbia Heights team just really doesn't look like they care at all. Second one doesn't go for Dimitruk. Groothuis with a nice box out. Sockstad looking the other way, gets it out to Laughlin. Laughlin gets it out to Underwood. Underwood for three, too hard off the rim. Groothuis gets the offensive board, and it's going to be a jump ball, sticking Mahtomedi. And folks, we are 1 point away from running time. Running time is at 35 points. It's 39-5 right now with 16:40 left to go. Mahtomedi looking to extend the lead to get it to running time, maybe a little farther to take out their starters. Likely keeping their starters in because they don't want to be rusty going into the second round. Sockstad misses the three. Had the wide open attempt, doesn't get it to fall. Greenfield will drive it up the lane. Steal here by Groothuis. Groothuis is on the fast break, looking for a dunk, but we only get a layup. Too easy for Groothuis. Too easy. That's her fourth or fifth steal from the night. Looks like we'll have running time here, folks. 41-5. We'll get a three attempt by Columbia Heights. Once again, does it go? Nice pickup there by number 3 for Columbia Heights. That's Kate Rockwell, averaging 4.6 points per game on the year. Nice hustle to pick up the rebound. Now she'll look for her first points of the game. And once again, folks, Columbia Heights has only made 2 baskets all game, 1 free throw, and that's how they got the 5 points that they have. Now 2 free throws, and they have 6. Rockwell gets nothing but net on that one. Once again, Groothuis looks effortless playing out here tonight. Just an outstanding young basketball player. Going to Lehigh University to play Division I basketball, where she's going to absolutely thrive over there. Rockwell gets the second one to go. She's got 2 points on the night. Now puts her as the second leading scorer for Columbia Heights. Laughlin's got it. Over to Underwood. Underwood drives, gets it out to Sockstad. Over to Laughlin. Back out to the top of the key to Groothuis, who puts it up, and she's going to get called for a travel. I saw 2 steps in that one, but I'm not entirely sure nonetheless. Mahtomedi gets called for the travel here. Groothuis not having her best game, but playing outstanding defense tonight with blocks and steals. I think she has 5 apiece on each. Vaughn will have it now for Columbia Heights. Dribble, she's playing a lot more aggressive here in the second half, but once again, Columbia Heights just playing hero ball right here, just chucking it up to the basket. Mahtomedi with a fast break. Farrell gets the board, gets that one tipped. It's going to stay Mahtomedi's ball. Mahtomedi is going to substitute their whole starting 5. And I think that's it, folks. That's going to be it for your Mahtomedi starters for the game. Rainey, the freshman. Looks like we have a slew of freshmen in here playing the basketball. Maul's got it, the junior. Up to Frecking. Over to Underwood, the sophomore. Maul's got it, she gets the running jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice shot there by Maul. Maul averaging 3.6 points per game here. It's nice to get these guys a little warm going into the next round, depending on who they play. Mahtomedi plays the winners St. Paul Como Park or Totino Grace, two decent teams. And as I talked about earlier, Mahtomedi beat the number 2 seed De La Salle earlier this year, 51-36. And that's Rainey gets the 3 to go. Crowd going nuts here, absolutely happy for the freshman. Now Vaughn doing some great driving here. Reynolds puts the shot up, strong way to go. She gets the and 1. Rainey picking up her first points of the night. She's got 2 now. 46-9. It's now a 37-point lead. Rainey looking to cut it to 36. Rainey gets that one to fall. She's got 3 points now. Mahtomedi's pushing it up the way. Underwood's got it. Out to Mall. Mall with the errant pass, passes it straight to Columbia Heights as Vaughn. Vaughn dribbles it up the court. Gets it out to Greenfield. Greenfield for 3. Once again, Columbia Heights just can't hit, they just can't hit anything tonight. Nice low post pass in there for Frecking. Frecking dribbles it on the baseline, and it's going the other way. And there'll be a timeout here by Mahtomedi. Coach Prost up by 36. Still doesn't look like he's satisfied, telling his young squad what to do right now. And folks, we're going to look at our upcoming broadcast here. We'll have boys hockey for 2A championship, which is White Bear Lake versus We Do Not Know Yet. That should be a great game. It's fun to see White Bear Lake having a fantastic year. March 7th, folks, be sure to tune into this one at 6:30. We are going live for Sports Path, me and Sam Erickson. And then immediately into that, we'll be having Sports Path right here in the Mahtomedi Gymnasium. And then we'll go straight into the Mahtomedi opening round of the section tournament. We do not know who they play yet, but it should be a great one. And that's a first here for SEC TV. And then we got boys basketball and girls basketball, the 4-3A championship, which I'm going to guess Mahtomedi makes it as they played effortlessly here tonight. So lots of good things coming your way from SEC TV. Now Vaughn will bring it up the court. Playing with a little extra hustle in this one. Vaughn just a junior, so she's still got a year left here. Out to Greenfield, over to Vaughn. Vaughn doesn't hesitate, banks the 2, shades of Tim Duncan. Mahtomedi's pushing it up the other way. Frecking gets out to Rainey, over to Underwood. Works its way out back to Frecking. Szymanowski in the game now. Back out to Underwood. To Rainey. To Frecking. Gets out to Szymanowski. To Rainey. Mahtomedi looking for a shot here. Frecking puts up the 3. That one looked really strong coming off the hand. Mahtomedi gets the rebound. That's number 30 Underwood. Puts it up for 2. 48-12 here now, folks. Underwood with 7 points on the night. Columbia Heights works it down low. Number 12 has it now. Back out to Vaughn. Back to number 12 who puts up the 3. And this Columbia Heights basketball team really does not run an offense. They just shoot a ball up there. And Frecking gets the running jumper to not go. Rebound by Underwood. She gets stuffed by Vaughn. Vaughn's been playing really impressive here in the second half. This young woman, you could not tell that this team is down by 36 here with 12:30 left to go in the second half. Vaughn's got it. Out to Greenfield, who's looking for a player. She passed it out far pass. Number 12's got it. Didn't make it on the last possession. Drains this one for her first 3 points of the night. That's Sharina Frawley. Frecking's got it. Gets it over to Szymanowski. Out to Rainey. Rainey with an errant pass, and it's going to be Columbia Heights ball as that one trickles out of bounds. Frawley will look to pass this one in, and it looks like Wigley will come back into the game. Vaughn will come out. She's played outstanding tonight for if you're coming off of these Columbia Heights standards. And Wigley will walk it up the court. Double dribble there by Wigley. I don't know. That was probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Now it'll be Mahtomedi's ball as Szymanowski will pass it in. Aubrey Cummins, the sophomore, has come into the game. She'll be the point guard right now. Cummins, only 5'4", smallest player on the court. It's going to be out of bounds on Mahtomedi, but I'm not going to lie to you, folks. That was right next to me, and she looked inbounds by a foot. So Wigley will push it up. She'll get the tempo going. Reynolds is getting low post position. Back out to Frawley. Gets it out to number 10. Gets it out to Reynolds, who puts up a shot. We're going to get a hook here from Mahtomedi. Looks like the ref here is trying to make this one a closer game than it needs to be. Nonetheless, Columbia Heights will stick with the ball. They are down by 33 with 11:24 left to go. Wigley looking for somebody to pass it to. And I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Bourne here, as nobody was working their way. And it really looks like Columbia Heights has no identity on offense. They don't really run any plays. They kind of just play hero ball. We saw a lot of Vaughn dribbling deep and then throwing up a shot. It just doesn't really work that way, and Mahtomedi is playing outstanding. Now we'll take a look at the section tournament bracket. Mahtomedi will move on, as I said, and they'll play St. Paul Como Park or Totino Grace. Mahtomedi did lose to the 3-seed Hill Murray. That was their only section loss of the year, as they went on to 23-2 overall. They did beat the number 2-seed De La Salle in their second game of the year. Like I said, that was 51-36. So this Mahtomedi team likely will make it back to the section finals, where we're going to have the call on that game, and that'll be a fun one to watch no matter who they play. Columbia Heights will pass it in and goes out to Wigley. Wigley, once again, sloppy dribbling. I don't know why she's the point guard for this team. And the sophomore, Aubrey Cummins, puts it up, gets fouled on the way, and that'll get her to the free throw line. And I don't know what this Columbia Heights team is laughing about and having fun out there. They're just getting whooped. So Cummins will look for her first free throw make of the game. She makes that one. Look at them go 2 for 2. Nothing but the back of the rim. Rebound Mahtomedi. Number 40's in now, Hoffman. Hoffman, a junior. Cummins has it. Frecking will get it at the top of the key. Cummins looking for Hoffman. Hoffman back up to Frecking. Mahtomedi just trying to get some ball movement, run out a little more of this clock. Hoffman gets it out to Cummins. Cummins puts it up, hits the long side of the iron. And Wigley gets the board. Wigley pushes it up, gets it out to number 4. Almost stolen by Cummins, gets it back out to Wigley. And Cummins will get called with the foul for being too aggressive. Cannot blame Mahtomedi for being aggressive on Wigley. Wigley is the point guard for Columbia Heights right now, while Destiny Vaughn is out, and Wigley cannot really dribble the ball at all. So Frawley will pass it in. Gets it out to Wigley. Wigley looking to pass it out. She gets it to number 4. Larea, and she'll lose it. Mahtomedi's on the ground, but now number 10 has it. Larea gets it out to Wigley. Out to Lowry. Lowry gets fouled in the low post here. It looks like that foul will be called against number 22, Anna Lindberg. Lindberg, the junior. Mahtomedi really reaching down in this lineup to really play everybody in this game, and you can't blame him. Coach Prost letting everybody play tonight. You know he's got to be happy, but he looks bored over there, to tell you the truth. So Columbia Heights will pass this one in. Pass it out wide. It goes way over the head of number 10. Wigley brings it up, gets it out to number 3. No good, and that one's going to be rebounded. Almost by Mahtomedi, but great hustle there by number 10. Lowry, and she's going to get, she puts the ball up and she's going to get fouled, and that's going to send her to the free throw line. 9:53 left to go here in the second half of the opening round of the sections. And the first one is good for Lowry. Lowry picks up her first point of the game. All 5 players with the point here on the floor for Columbia Heights. Looking to get her second free throw to go. Lowry gets it off the front of the iron. Looks like we're gonna have a lane violation here by Mahtomedi, so that'll set up another Columbia Heights free throw attempt for Lowry as she gets a second try. That one's long once again. Rainey will bring it up the court. She gets it out to number 5, Metzel. Metzel gets it out to Cummins. Out to Meslow. Over to Cummins. Out to Metzel on the near side. Metzel almost gets that one to go. Nice hustle, getting up to the rim. Gets fouled on her way up, and she'll go to the line for 2. Megan Metzel, I wonder if she has any relationship to Dave Metzel, the head coach for the Mahtomedi boys football team. She gets the first one to go. Metzel, a junior, gets her first point of the night, looking to go 2 for 2 from the line. And the second one's good. 2 terrific free throw shots. Looks like she could get those in her sleep. Wigley will bring the ball up the court, and Cummins is there ready to meet her, looking for a steal. Wigley's gonna have to work for this one. She gets it out to Rockwell, who gets it out to Lowry. Gets it out to Dimitruk. We're gonna have a jump ball. It looks like it's gonna stay Columbia Heights way. 9:10 left to go here in the second half. Mahtomedi, with all their starters out of the game, playing a lot of the JV players. Wigley has it. Drives with the left. Looks like she got away with the double dribble. And she gets the reverse layup to go. Second chance after the double dribble wasn't called. And she gets it to go. Her 3rd point of the night. She had the first point of the game with the free throw. Hasn't made anything since until now. Mahtomedi just passing the ball around, really, just to run out the clock here with 8:36 left to go. Nice little move by Lindberg. Gets fouled on her way up, and she'll look for 2 free throws. Lindberg, the junior. This Mahtomedi team showing you how deep they are. The lead has not faltered while all the backups have been in the game. Still a 33-point lead here. Lindberg gets the first one to go. Looking to go 2 for 2 from the line. Lindberg, 5'10" junior. Still taller than any player on Columbia Heights' team, as the size advantage has made a huge difference tonight. 2 for 2 for Lindberg from the line, comes in the game, picks up her first 2 points. Now we have Destiny Vaughn back in the game for Columbia Heights, excuse me. Picks up her dribble, and she throws a terrible pass to Rainey. Rainey driving down the lane. She gets fouled on her way up. And Vaughn is not happy with that foul call. Very easily could have got teed up on that one. I think she was a little too deep. Getting a little animated over there. Coach Bourne had to tell her to calm down. So Rainey picks up the free throw here. Let's see if Vaughn did pick up the foul. Yeah, but she was still moving her feet. I don't know how much contact was made. I think Vaughn might have a little bit of a case on that one. nonetheless. Rainey goes 1 for 2 from the line. Vaughn comes back out of nowhere to play defense, bodies up. That was more of a foul than the last one. Nonetheless, Lindbergh comes in. She's got 4 quick points here in the last 2 minutes. Vaughn. Looks like we're gonna get an NBA 3 here from the Columbia Heights player. That's number 14. Erickson averaging 2 points per game on the year. If she would have made that 3, she would have had more than her season average. Mahtomedi working the ball around, gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it off the glass to go in. Hoffman picks up her first 2 points of the night. Hoffman, 6'2" junior, likely gonna have to fill in the shoes of Grothaus once Grothaus leaves next year. Dimitra gets it down a low block, she gets it to go. 38-point deficit now. Can Columbia Heights come back with 6:45 left to go? Doubtful. And now Noel comes in, the senior, and completely airballs the 3 for Mahtomedi. Vaughn breaks it up. We'll have another 3. This one goes in. That's Erickson. She's got it over her season high right now with 3 points, averaging 2.6 on the year. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The twine was trickled on that one, folks. Mahtomedi still looking to just move the ball around waist clock. Out to number 20, Noel. Getting bodied up by Columbia Heights defender. Foul will be called, and we're gonna have some substitutions. However, the referee's telling them to go back as they will. Not too sure, and now they will come in. They got to be told by the ref to come in. Mahtomedi will inbound the ball. A little too high of a pass, and Hoffman has it on the floor, and this one is going to be a jump ball here. Looks like it's staying Mahtomedi's way. But actually it was a timeout, excuse me, no jump ball. Hoffman will get the timeout. Coach Prost gets it. It's a 35-point lead here for the Zephyrs with 5:20 left to go in the second period. Mahtomedi with 7 fouls. Columbia Heights with 6. Folks, we want to remind you to follow us on social media, facebook.com/SECTV, Twitter, SECTV Sports, Instagram and YouTube, SECTV as well as you can follow me at John SECTV. We're always looking for things for our social media montage for Sports Path, as well as I think those kids are watching Sports Path right now, looking at me and Sam Erickson's handsome mug, and I'm sure that girl's not going to be too happy if she watches this back and sees that she picks her nose. And looks like we're going to get a foul call, and it's going to go Columbia Heights' way. Looking to make a little dent here, get some positives going for next year. Very young team here. The only seniors are Greenfield and Frawley, so there's still a young squad. Vaughn, just a junior. She has some handles, more of a shooting guard, but it's picked off, and we're going to get a foul here, and that's going to give Mahtomedi a 1-and-1 opportunity as Columbia Heights gets in to the bonus. Looks like we got a running clock here, 4:43 left to go. Lindbergh will look for another free throw. Lindbergh a little strong on that one. Rebounded. Nice little effort there by the Mahtomedi player, and we're going to get a foul call here. Columbia Heights is going to take it the other way. Columbia Heights is in the 1-and-1, so they'll be shooting a free throw here. I think Reynolds is going to be taking this one for Columbia Heights. Four minutes left to go here in the second half, and Mahtomedi likely is planning ahead for their next game. So that one's a little strong. Columbia Heights gets it back, however, and Vaughn's got it at the top of the key. Next game is at Eastridge High School, 7:45 p.m. on the 3rd. So that will be Saturday. They're already filling the bus with gas. Mahtomedi is ready to move on. Como Park and Totino Grace is playing right now at the same time. So if you can check online to see who's winning that game, except this game is not live, however, as well. So both games likely be over well ahead of the time that this is aired on SEC TV. Greenfield has it, gets it out to Reynolds. Reynolds dribbles it off the foot, and if that's a metaphor for the way the night has gone for Columbia Heights, a big dribble off the foot is how you explain this game. Mahtomedi is just going to work the ball around, likely what they've done the last 10 minutes or so of this game. Starters came out about 3 minutes into the second half. It's been the JV squad ever since. Looks like we're gonna get a foul call against Columbia Heights here, or the Zephyrs. There's Coach Metzel, the football coach for Mahtomedi. Always does a heck of a job getting this team to go deep into the sections every year, even if he loses seniors or not. That kind of explains the way the boys basketball team. Daughter's number 5, Megan Metzel, shooting the free throw right now. She a little too long on that one. Columbia Heights shoots the 3, doesn't go. Mahtomedi pushes it up the floor the other way. I don't know how that was called a travel when she never had possession of the ball, but Noel gets called with the travel. Greenfield will bring it down the court. Larea has it on the far side. She'll drive it in. We're gonna get another travel called here. Back-to-back travels by both teams. Sloppy play here in the last 2 or 3 minutes. 1:13 left to go here in the second half. Columbia Heights putting on the full court press, gets it to work, ball goes out of bounds. Columbia Heights is gonna get the ball. Got to imagine that they would like to use that full court press with about 35 minutes left to go in this game. And Mahtomedi comes away with a loose ball, looking to push it up the court. 45 seconds left to go here. Metzel picks up the dribble. Errant pass, has to find somebody open. Gets it out to Cummins. Cummins with a beautiful Ricky Rubio-like pass. Gets to go. Abby Noel, great pass there by Cummins. 60-23 here, 20 seconds left to go. Mahtomedi is moving on once again to the second round of the sections, led by Emma Grothaus, who's in double digits tonight. Played outstanding basketball, and this Zephyr team is going to go the way Grothaus goes. They really can't afford her to be shut down. Cummins airballs a 3 here, and Greenfield puts up the 3 with 0 seconds left in the game, and that's your final here, folks. 60-23. Mahtomedi runs with this one with about, when there was 2 minutes into the game. Outstanding play if you're Coach Prost, not so much of your Columbia Heights coach, Brian Bourne. 60-23, that's your final, folks. Mahtomedi is moving on to the second round to play the winner of St. Paul Como Park Totino Grace. For John Miller and SEC Sports, that's all, folks.